It is very disheartening to see a president of a country being molested. This is molestation, because at this age, a parent of this nature should not be moving, peeing in his pants, and forced to go and make speeches that he doesn't even know what he's talking about. This is molestation. This is adult abuse, human right abuse. I think there are many forms of human right abuses, but this one is one of them, because this man is 90 something years old that needs to have a peace of mind, sit somewhere and rest. But they are using him for political gain. Not really that he even know what he's doing, but they are using him because he's just there not knowing what he's doing. He's just lost. Okay, at this age, we all know how our grandparents suffered, that need much care than just what this guy is going through. You understand? It is really disheartening to see this man in this stage. His wife is just using him, going around, saying that he knows what he's doing. And this is what the people of Cameroon should ask their people to stand up and say enough is enough. They should allow this man to go and rest. Okay, this man cannot walk. He has loss of memory. He doesn't even know what he's doing. They are asking him to go and making speeches, to go to places that he doesn't even know where he is. He's asking what is going on. He doesn't even know. This is the height of evil. You know what I'm saying? If it was my dad, I would tell them to stop using my dad for this way, because you can't use my dad at this age just for your own political gain. Not that it's for his own favor, because at this age he needs a peace of mind, staying being taken care of. But they are forcing him to go to places where he will stand and say, why am I the star here? Why am I being asked to come here? Why am I here? Why am I? He asks questions because he doesn't even know where he is. Okay, look at him peeing in his pants. Okay, tell me, whose dad can be allowed to go through all this just for some people who want their political gain? It's not that they want the good of him. No, it's that keeping him there gives them political prowess, give them political longevity to stay in power and continue their evil. It's all about evil. It's not the good of him, the good of the country as a whole. No. Okay, that is why we condemn all this. Okay, because when you see this kind of person at this age, okay, frail, loss of memory, he doesn't know what he's doing, all these things are happening to him, and the family are okay with this. Okay, he has done his part, he has lived his legacy. Why make this man go through all this? That's the question. Why allow this man to go through all this torture, this torment, all this at this age? Is this necessary? Is this something that he should go through? I mean, the Ngongos, the Shantabias, and all these people who are gaining fat from this regime, have they not ate enough? The benefit of that country needs regime change. There is a need for regime change. This is the time. 2018 was time for that change, but they force Pobia onto the people again. They force Pobia to the people, and that is what they want to do this time around. Somebody that does not even know where he is, somebody that cannot run a country. You want him to go, you want him to run for office. tell me, what do you want from the people of Cameroon? What kind of legacy do you want for the people of Cameroon? People all over the world, Cameroon has become the talk of the world, the disgrace of the world, the livestock, of the world. What image are you creating to your own people, Cameroonians? It's time for you to stand up and stop all this nonsense. This is all nonsense. Okay, you cannot allow. Each country has their own way of regime change, and you must enforce that regime change to the government that you put there. Don't allow 5 people to be running you around, manipulating you like as if you are fools. This is too much. How many years do you want to wait? That okay, let's wait until Pobia. Waiting when do you think Pobia will? When do you think these CPDM people will stop putting Pobia in power? They will not stop. So there is high time you say, okay, this is enough. We have had enough of this manipulation. We have had enough of this corruption, embezzlement, and all these corrupt practices. Now it's time for a new government. That's all. Because this is 43 years. The same government reshuffle the ministers, reshuffle the directors, reshuffle the people, just like that. One regime. And you put think that this is okay. Look at this man. Even in America, he went to America. He was just passing mess all over the place. Because he did not even know what he's doing. This is just 3 years ago. And you see this man know what he's doing? Let's be honest to ourselves, man. Let's be honest to ourselves, man. This man needs rest, okay? Because I know what people at this age, what they can think, their reasoning faculty, their level of understanding, what they are able to do and what they are not able to do. This man is already at this final stage of his life. But you make him go through all this. Okay, now he doesn't even know what he's doing, and this is abuse. I'm telling you, this is something that the Cameroonians should stand up and say, no, this time enough is enough. Allow this man, allow this man to go and rest. Don't be using this man for your own political gain. That's what they are doing. They are using him for their own political manipulation. Okay, they should not do that to him, because he has no say. He cannot say anything. Chantal Biya and these guys are just taking him for their own toll and making him to go through all this. It's not fair. It's not fair for him. Okay, I mean, when I see this guy, I'm like, what? This is greed. I can say greed, because if you see somebody who at this age, is being forced to. Where did Pobia say he want to become president again? Where did he say that? Nobody. You see, they just write a paper and come and say Pobia want to be president. When? Somebody that cannot even think. You will say you want to become president, despite the fact that they have other candidates that say, okay, they too want to become president for that same CPDM. But you are forcing this man. Are there not other candidates in CPDM that can become president? Why only Pobia? Because you have so very, very serious interests, political interests. You don't think about the whole country. You think about yourself. You have eaten enough, Chantal Biya. Go. Una leave that power. Come on, go. It's time for you to leave. Okay? It's too much. Too much of thievery, too much of corruption. Una correct, massa. Una go, massa.